So without a doubt, these VT1100 carbs have to be the prettiest shade of green that I've ever seen. Look at that. I mean, I don't know if that's just from bad gas or if maybe this isn't real brass. I just don't know what to tell you on that. Yeah. Just assemblage these and put them in the ultrasonic cleaner. If they even come apart. Oh God, that is so crusty. The GL12 carb kits showed up. I think these might be the same carburetors that are on the Goldwing. I could be wrong, but oh my gosh, I can't even get these off with the wrench. That's not, there we go, we got that one. Oh my gosh, that thing is just gross. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get those apart. Yeah, they're completely clogged up. Dogs are barfing. Dogs are barking at somebody. Yeah, I'm glad I got all new jets and stuff, because I don't think this is going to come apart. I have to try it with our little made in China vice grips here. See if this is, I mean, they are just corroded together. Yeah, there we go. Got that one loose. That side's clear. This side is, yeah, it's just barely. Try to get this one off here. So yeah, this is Brian's VT1100 from 1985. I have the 1986, and he saw my video of my 86 running, and he reached out to me. He's in New West. Asked me if I could get his running, so I said sure. So he's my first real customer, really. Non-friend, you know. I mean, he's my friend now, but wasn't previously a friend. Because all my other customers have just been word of mouth friends and stuff. I'm not seeing a number on here. That's why I cleaned it off. Try to read a number. Do not see a number. Because Honda was going through a lot of trouble with emissions back in the day, especially in the 80s. And in order to satisfy emissions, they would actually run. This is the front carb, and this is the rear carb. You can tell because the air bleed is on this side. This goes to the front, and this one goes to the back. But they would actually run leaner on the front carb than on the rear carb. Reason being, the front carb gets more air cooling effect because it's in front, even though this is a liquid cooled bike. That's pretty corroded. And then they would run a fatter, barely, jet in the back. But most guys, myself included, like to just put the bigger jets in both of them, because then it runs equal. It runs evener. It's easier to sync them. Yeah, that's completely clogged up. And these things are like notoriously, like, they run lean from the factory just because of the emissions and all that stuff. So yeah, you're better off just putting bigger jets in there. I'm not sure if these are bigger jets or not, but I'm gonna spec them out and then put bigger jets because I have a full kit in the drawer, in the box, and we can get this get the float out of here. Should come out by hand, yeah. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Get that pin out. Get the floats. And see, I'm keeping everything separate because I want it to go back. I marked 1, 1, 1 on the top. I marked 2, 2, 2 on the bowl because I want these things to go back together exactly. Now that looks good. Look at that. That's in great shape. That is wonderful. I don't see any problem with that needle or the seat, really. Let's get that out of there. Just do a little. There we go. Get that out of there. I love this little crescent wrench. Cracks me up. It's the smallest crescent wrench I've ever seen. I think I got another one that's even smaller over here somewhere. And that filter looks pretty good. It's a little yellow, but the seat looks clean. It's amazing that it's that clean. Little aluminum washer looks in great shape. Get this one out of here. This is my little air fuel adjustment driver. It's nice because it's flat, so you can do 1/2, 1, 1/2, you know what I mean, you know what I'm talking about. But it's a beautiful day today. It's like 22C, or no, yeah, 22C. It's equates to about, I don't know, 70, 72, yeah, about 72. Just beautiful outside. I took the Kawasaki GPZ out for a nice shakedown run. I got that thing up to 10,000 RPM behind a Harley, full-size Harley with a veteran driving it. And I kept up with him, no problem. I didn't try to pass him. I just wanted to keep up with him. I think that's pretty neat that a 1983 Kawasaki 550 could even think about keeping up with a full-size Harley. This part looks clean. The outside looks clean. I mean, Brian said he cleaned these a couple years ago. The floats sort of, kind of return-ish if you tap it. So yeah, we'll clean that out. Got my JIS driver. Those aren't stripped. That's cool. Throw those in there. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? I still haven't bored out the XR80 yet. I got the valves here ready to go, but I figure I'll put those in the cleaning solution together with this after I get all the rubber off of it. Don't drop your JIS. And then these are bonded. Those are bonded right to the top. I'm gonna just leave them like that too, because it's hard to get these things to seat correctly. And if it's bonded, that's fine. We don't really need to worry about that. That's good. We'll just leave that there. Take off the other one. Yeah, and then I'll bore this out real fast while these are soaking. Get the carbon out of there. A little bit of carbon built up in there. Maybe get a wire wheel in there. I need to make another stud too for the exhaust. Had a bolt in it, but you know, we'll do it the right way. So yeah, we got a lot of projects going on all at the same time, but it's good. It keeps me busy. It's only 5:40 right now on a Sunday. So that's awesome, and this one is not stuck to it. That's what it looks like with the long spring. I'll take this out gently. Now you can get replacements to these, believe it or not. But was that incorrectly? Oh yeah, that's the front. Okay, that was incorrect. That was incorrect. But yeah, these are steel and the replacements are plastic. So also, the plastic ones sit down farther. So I'm not sure what Honda was doing with these, but I wound up going with the plastic ones on my VT1100. So the VT stands for V-twin. You know that. You knew that, right? You can stay there. Maybe put some weight on it. It'll stay. You stay there. And yeah, these don't really look that bad, to tell you the truth. Give them a little soaky. I even bought the correct fluid for the ultrasonic cleaner for carburetors. For myself, I just use the Pine Sol stuff and water. But it's kind of hard on aluminum. It'll discolor it if you leave it in there overnight. And being that these are not mine, belong to a fella, I figured I'd splurge and spend the $60 and get the right stuff. The ultrasonic. Whoa, almost lost our light there. The ultrasonic cleaning fluid. Knock some of that crud off of there. I'm probably going to use all new jets and stuff, but we'll clean them. We'll clean them like this and keep them separate. The gaskets are obviously shot. I mean, those are just jammed flat. And this came with new gaskets, so that's pretty neat. Oop. Just let's make sure these fit. I'm pretty sure they're the same ones that I got. It says I bought them last year, so it was a year ago today that I was working on my V-twin. Oh no, those aren't. Those are different. Oh, unless it goes this way. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Ooh, that scared me. Yeah, that's the one. Cool. Cool. And then we'll probably put all new stuff. Might as well, as long as we're here. But those needles and seats, I'm going to save those because those are in really good shape. Now let's get this in the cleaning machine. Take these over here. I guess the floats don't really need to be cleaned. Maybe they're a little bit green. Get it in the ultrasonic machine here. Set them in there like that. And I got the ultrasonic cleaning solution. And I believe this is diluted 5-to-1. Yeah. 1 part solution, 5 parts water. Non-corrosive to all metals. Breaks up and removes carbon, dirt, grease, residue, and more. It says stop. Do not use this product. Avoid common mistakes. So we're not going to read the instructions. Yeah, we're just going to load it up and not read the instructions. Because that's how we do it around here. But this has got some and I went and ordered the full gasket kit. I know it was like $40, but I want to do it. Right. As I'm going to do it, might as well do it right. And I want these pointing down. And I should take off all this rubber. Real quick. Because rubber is not happy in this solution type stuff, and plus it makes the footprint bigger. Yeah, we got rid of all the rubber. That little bracket, this is a little bent. That guy's a little bit bent. We could probably straighten that for the guy. Yeah, that's not supposed to be bent. Straighten that a little. Yeah, that's more better. Straight. That'll help with the throttle won't be kinked at an angular. And then I want the float bowls pointing down. So all that green goes down. And then, what did it say? 5 to 1, huh? Interesting. Where's my hose? Where's my drain hose? Darn it. Oh, I know where it is. It's hiding. No, that's not it. Where does the drain hose go? It's gotta be here. Oh, here it is. Phew. So this is kind of neat. Get this bucket out of the way. This is kind of neat. I just go put this on here, tighten that, and I shove this in here, and then that's how I open this up, and then that's how I fill it from the bottom. You could drain it the same way. There's some yellow stuff in there. I don't know if that would be rust or what, but we'll get rid of that. And then yeah, we'll pump in, I don't know how much. What's this thing hold? A couple of gallons? I never really checked to see how much this thing can hold. But if it's 5 to 1, and we do 5 parts, we'll come 4 parts up to here, and then the rest will be this stuff. We'll only be using about a quart of this. So that's kind of neat. Turn on the light so you can see better. Pumping warm water in there because it's going to get hot. It's plugged in. The thick one is not plugged in. There we go. Okay. That's a little bit too high. It's okay. We'll just drain a little bit. Shut that down. Leave that down there. Get the rubber stuff out of the way. Dropping everything. Get that clamp. Get that clamp later on there. And yeah, one part spoo. I thought I was going to need the whole gallon, but 5 to 1, that's pretty concentrated. That's awesome. Looks like antifreeze. Get that all in there. Right on. I use about a half of it. So yeah, that's probably about 4 gallon tank total. Use about half of that, a little over half of that, and then we'll turn it on. 30C. Wait, how what's? 30. Now we'll turn the heat on. It's already at 30, see? Because I used hot water, see? Saved energy. So we'll let that do ultrasonic things, and then we'll go mull out that the dingle ball, that thing. Yeah, we'll do the dingle ball thing real quick. I mean, might as well, as long as we're here. There isn't enough room in that thing for this to fit now anyhow. Okay. Let's go dingle ball this thing. You're gonna laugh when you see how I do it. Probably gonna make a mess. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make a mess. But I got this 5-gallon jug of used motor oil. Oh, I'm gonna make a mess. I can just smell it. Can you smell it? This is full of motor oil and ATF and brake fluid and all kinds of good stuff. I'm just gonna set this right on the edge here. Dunk this. And we're going to just give it a quick little dingle. Got it set on low. Just barely giving her. Oh, it's going all over me. And we're done. That's it, son. That's it. And I made a mess. I knew I was going to make a mess. You knew I was going to make a mess. Got it all over my collector plate. But look at that. Wipe it out. What do you see? Let's go over here in the sun. That was pretty cool. Look at that. We got crosshatch action. How cool is that? That was fast. Down and dirty. Down and dirty crosshatch action on the XR80. Wow. That was incredibly fast. Yeah, it looks fine. It's almost a 45-degree crosshatch. Close enough. Close enough. But yeah, the Kawasaki GP is running nice. It's running real good. And now I got 2 projects down. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, there isn't really. Well, maybe if I put gently turn it sideways and it'll stay. If I put both of these, let's have them pointing upwards now. With both of these here, the floats can go anywhere. They're not doing anything. Turn this one around. Set these up here. I think I got just enough room for this guy. And then we'll turn it sideways and dunk it back in there. And the floats are doing floaty things. Yeah, put them green side down so they get the green. I don't think I have room for the lid unless I put it on upside down. Get these out of the way. Put the lid on there. This stuff is nice. It doesn't smell nearly as bad as Pine Sol. Cleans carburetors and injector parts. Safe for all metals. Quickly removes carbon, dirt, grease, and residue. Yes, 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 and yes. So, alright. Check back with you in a half hour. Thank you. Hit the one right there. Yeah. the one that you want, join the Beans Battalion.